Good Tuesday evening, friends. Come on in. Take your shoes off. Get a drink. Have a seat. So, I haven't seen you for a while, so I thought I would stop in and we would chat. So, Friday was just a normal work day. We were super slammed. Busy from the time we opened till the time we left. Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, I had a birthday party for my great nephew that I had to attend. He turned 3. He's adorable. His name's Benjamin, but we call him Benny. And it was so much fun. But then I told my mom, I said, I've got to leave by 2 because I have a bridal shower Saturday evening. So I didn't have to work. So I went to the birthday party, came home, met Madison. She's moving, so I'll explain that later. So I told Maddie, meet me here at 3. So we left for the bridal shower. We first stopped to her current apartment. We packed some of her things, packed up her car. We went to the bridal shower. The bridal shower ended about 8 p.m. We drove from the bridal shower to her new apartment, unloaded her car because on Sunday was moving day. Brock was getting a U-Haul. We rented a U-Haul. Brock was picking it up, meeting us. I stayed all night with Maddie. We got home about 10:30. We were exhausted. I stayed all night with Maddie. We did a few things before we went to bed. We got up early. Brock got there about 9:30. Mason came, his friend Anthony. Oh, strong boys. What a blessing. His fiance Elena, Mason's fiance Elena, Maddie, me, and Brock. We were the moving crew. So we had it down. Brock was inside the moving truck because he's a retired trucker. He knows how to pack a truck. The boys were the muscle. I forgot to tell you, Maddie lived on the 2nd floor. So the boys were the muscle. They carried down the heavy stuff. Maddie had a big handmade bookcase. She had a waterfall antique desk. She didn't want anything to happen to. So the boys were the muscle. So they carried it down. Elena carried down lighter things. Maddie was super smart. She had things in bags with handles, totes. So Elena carried things down also. And then Maddie carried things down and loaded her car. Fragile things too that she did not want in the U-Haul. I stayed upstairs in the apartment and I would keep feeding the bags and the totes from other rooms. Once the boys would take them out of the living room, I would feed more. We were done within an hour. Now it was raining and I said, Lord, I'm not ungrateful. I know we need the rain, but please, if it's going to rain, just let it be a light rain until we're done moving. So we drove down. Pumpkin Show is going on. If you know anything about Pumpkin Show, Circleville, Ohio, that's where Brock is from and his family. That's where Maddie was living. So we had to go around all of that. They finally Sunday it was cleared up. Saturday night was a mess. Anyway, got all of that done. Headed to Chillicothe, Ohio is where she's moving. We unloaded her. We had that done. I took everybody to Wendy's for lunch, gave the boys some money for helping us move, and Lena. And it went so smooth, so very smooth. But I wasn't for sure if I was going to be able to help because I've told you, I think in my other videos that I've had some back pain. Now, I wasn't sure if it was back pain or if it was diverticulitis flaring up because I do, I'm getting older. I'm 55. I unload about 300-400 pounds of cheese a week, 300 pounds of pepperoni. Now, Brock is there, but he's off in a different part of the restaurant. I'm up front in the kitchen part. He's unloading like the heavy cans. So but I do that. So I think, okay, well, I've just pulled my back. I'm not as strong as I used to be or whatever. But it has progressively gotten worse. And by last night and into today, full blown, I know now without a doubt, it's diverticulitis. It's not back pain. Once again, I've done this to myself. So yesterday, I got up and I was going to visit you, but I was in so much pain. I cleaned out my freezer, looked through my freezer, thawed out meat, ordered some groceries, some incidentals that I need, like paper towels and napkins, things like that. Got that done. And I decorated for Halloween. I didn't want to do it. Mason said, Mom, you've got to decorate for Halloween because the kids, even though they're adults, they love it when I do. So I did get my Halloween decorations up. You can see some of them in my dining room, in my living room, my kitchen here. So I got that done. And I just took my time. I did like one tote at a time. I have 5 Halloween totes. I love Halloween. I've always loved Halloween. Even when I was little, the other girls wanted a Holly Hobby lunchbox. Not me. I wanted the Addams Family. And I had an Addams Family lunchbox. So I'm glad that I got it done, because look, it is what? It is already the 21st of October. This month is almost gone. I barely made it in time. So I was like, phew. So I came to the realization last night with the pain that I need to go back to carnivore till I get healed up, because the pain honestly is horrific. And I can't pinpoint what I ate that probably flared this up. And I don't really think I got healed up from the last flare up. So sometimes it can take a month or longer for me to get healed up. I do know I made some sheet pan veggies, and the only thing that I can think of that I had on there was cauliflower that I probably shouldn't have eaten. I thought, I didn't eat a lot of it, but I thought I was to the point. You start feeling better and you get complacent and you forget. And I forgot, or I just did it anyway. I've done it to myself. I don't have anybody else to blame but me. But for the next 2 weeks, maybe even a month, I'm going to have to return to carnivore just because I need to heal. I need to heal. I hurt so bad. I have on my biggest, baggiest sweatpants because I literally cannot stand anything to touch. That's how much pain I'm in. Touch my sides. And I just could not wait to get home from work. I didn't work this evening. I just could not wait to get home this afternoon, just because I was hurting so bad. So with that being said, there's not a whole lot of things I can do as far as recipes. There are, but right now I can do some carnivore recipes down the road. But for right now, I'm just going to have to eat meat and just keep dairy to a very minimum. I think I'm just going to do cottage cheese, and that's it as far as dairy till I get healed up. So my channel here has always been a cooking channel. I've always done recipes of my family. And even when I did carnivore earlier, I did some carnivore recipes. And I will get back to that while I'm healing. So for now, I think what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, I will visit you and I will come and I will show you the things that I'm eating, and I will give you updates on how I'm feeling. I don't want to just go ghost and not come here and visit, because you're all my friends and I need you and I love you and I want to hang out with you. So I just figure I'll just come here each day and say, hey, here's what I'm eating, here's how I'm feeling, here's what's going on in my world, and ask you how it's going in your world. If you don't mind, if I do that for a few weeks, month, maybe till Thanksgiving, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to see till I get to feeling better. But even when I get to feeling better, I really still have to watch. I think personally, I've come to the conclusion, aside from carbohydrates, the things that, I shouldn't eat. I love them, but, Anyway, I don't want to get into all that. But I think for me personally, I'm going to have to go back to meat, green beans, and mushrooms, and occasional onion. I think I didn't have any issues when I was doing that. As much as I love veggies, as much as I love, my Brussels sprouts, I didn't eat any of those. But anyway, no more cauliflower, no more broccoli. I just can't do it. Now, I'm willing to fix Brock, and I told him, I said, I'll fix you whatever you want, whatever veggies you want. I will fix them for you. All you have to do is just tell me, this is what I want today. Not an issue. So there you have it. I'm doing this out of necessity. When I was doing carnivore, and it's not easy. I'm not going to lie to you. Carnivore's hard for me anyway. I love to eat. I love to eat a variety of foods, and carnivore was hard I got tired. Y'all know, heard me. I'm tired of steak. Of course, I do throw in chicken and fish and things like that. And I'm not a real strict, because I did incorporate green beans occasionally in the mushrooms. But it was hard. It is hard. But if you have some type of autoimmune, or you have some kind of skin issue, or you have diverticulitis, IBS, any of those things, I 100% believe this is the best eating lifestyle for someone like me. And maybe you have issues too. If you don't and you can eat all the things, you are amazing and fantastic, and I'm jealous of you. But it's not worth, for me, it's not worth the pain that I'm having right now. I totally have a low-grade fever right now, and I know what's going on. And I know how to fix it. I just have to do it, and it'll heal itself. It's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight. Eating one steak's not going to fix it. It may take me a month before I honestly am symptom-free, which stinks, which I knew better. Anyway, I'm the dummy. So back to Carnivore. It is for till ever I get to feeling better. So hopefully you'll still hang out with me. We'll still come. We'll still chat. I'll show you what I'm eating. If you are someone who's been interested in Carnivore and maybe you want to jump on the bandwagon with me, come on and climb aboard. Try it for a couple weeks, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. See how you're feeling. Maybe you have some issues that I have or other issues of your own that you would like to clear up. So there you have it. I'm going to share with you what I had for breakfast. I just had some scrambled eggs this morning with like some Philly meat. I made some for Brock, and I had some cottage cheese, and we had that for breakfast. Didn't eat lunch because when I came home this afternoon, I was not feeling good, so I didn't have anything for lunch. Tonight for dinner, I'm just grilling us a steak, and if he wants a veg, I'll prepare that for him. But probably I may have a little bit more cottage cheese because that tasted really good to me this morning. So there you have it. There's an update. Lots going on. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm cooking yet. I have some things thawed out. But anyway, I'll keep checking in with you because I like hanging out with you, and I need you. I need your friends. All right, I'm going to go. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. So here is my breakfast this morning, day 1, back on week of Carnivore for healing. So here is tonight's dinner. Got some steaks here. Mason will be here this evening, so I'll have one. Mason will have one, and Brock will have one, and maybe we'll have one left over we can split for breakfast in the morning. Have a good night.